There's no shortage of healthy food in this bustling street market in Rio de Janeiro. The COVID-19 pandemic may have crippled Brazil's economy, but it still produces enough to feed 1/6 of the Earth's population, something President Jair Bolsonaro made a point of reminding world leaders at this year's UN General Assembly.
No Brasil,
despite the international crisis, Brazil's agricultural production never stops, and we produced enough to feed 1 billion people.
Yet more than 10 million Brazilians experience severe food insecurity, according to government data just released by the Brazilian Institute of Geography and Statistics. And that was before the coronavirus pandemic. Now the situation is worse.
Sempre existiu, mas era invisível.
Poverty has always been a problem in Brazil, but the poor were invisible. The pandemic is showing hunger's true face.
CLAUDIA used to organize tourism events in Austria. She returned to Brazil for a short visit, but ended up staying to work as a volunteer in a soup kitchen. Most of these people in this line lost their jobs to the recession and the pandemic, like Paulo Miranda, who left his small town to look for work in Rio de Janeiro.
The coronavirus left me stranded here and homeless, but at least I'm getting fed and can use the public bathroom to bathe 3 times a week.
According to a UNICEF survey, during the first months of the pandemic, the number of hungry in Brazil rose dramatically.
One in every 5 Brazilians went hungry or admitted not having enough money to buy food. The population as a whole lost about half of its income, but families with children and adolescents suffered a bigger loss of 63%.
Brazil is still the world's 3rd largest producer of food. Much of it is sold abroad.
Last year, Brazilians exported $32 billion worth of agricultural products to 180 countries. But experts are warning the government that the country may soon be back on the United Nations hunger map.
It's a place Brazil had left 6 years ago. Yanakiew, Al Jazeera, Rio de Janeiro.